What it is, what it do, what it
Hey.
does. How's everyone doing tonight, today, or whenever the hell you're about to watch this? Quick intro again, because I'm doing another indie horror. This one is called Within, and there's like nothing about it. It's just called Within. So let's check it out. I already have it unzipped, as usual, ready to go. I just don't know if it'll be a full screen game or if I'll have to capture it afterwards, but looks like it's full screen, which is cool. Makes my life a little bit easier. Well, excuse me. It's a 2023 game. Let's see what we got for options here. Brightness, that's it. And subtitles. Well, beggars can't be choosers. They abandoned the God who had made them. They sacrificed unto demons whom they knew not. Deuteronomy 32:15. I'm assuming that's a Bible scripture. I'm not too well versed with my
I hadn't
Bible
heard
talk.
from my brother in over 3 months, which wasn't unusual. Nick tends to disappear for months at a time,
At least it has voice
not
acting.
returning my calls, and then
Last
he
game
surfaces
I
again as if nothing had happened.
played did not have voice
I've
acting.
gotten used to it.
Well, Danny's house.
I don't blame him, considering the childhood we had. I've read somewhere that siblings with shared traumatic pasts tend to grow apart faster when they're adults.
Traumatic past? What'd you guys
Then,
do to each other?
Last night at around 3 a.m., he left a voice message. I heard it when I woke up a few hours later.
Maya, I hope you're okay. I know I haven't been in touch, but I just wanted to let you know. You may not hear from me again. For a while. I don't want you to worry, though. I'm in a spot of trouble, but nothing I can't handle. I'll figure it out. Whatever you do, don't come looking for me. I'll call you when things are right. I know I haven't said this enough, but I do love you. Always have. Goodbye, Maya.
I must have called him dozens of times,
Sorry,
but there
I
was
was
no answer.
cracking all
and
my
then his phone was switched
bones.
off. I took the next available flight out early next morning. I didn't sleep a wink on the plane. I kept thinking about what kind of trouble he might be in. As soon as I landed, I checked into a motel and then took a cab to the last address I had for him. In the pre-dawn light, the city seemed to grow more decrepit the further in I went, like a thing whose core was growing rotten. I don't know what kind of trouble he's in, but when we were growing up, after Ma died, when it was just the two of us, he'd come to me when he was in real deep and needed saving.
So that's the assumption, he's in deep
And
shit.
I would save him.
Just fine. I just don't. Uh-oh. There was a cursor for a second. That means I'm gonna get to play.
I should get this over with quickly. I'll find him, make sure he's okay, then head back. I'm already missing a day at work. Let's see.
took the
He
day
should be
off.
at apartment 405.
From work. Bad. Left click on objects to interact. Alright, that DPI is way too high. So I will lower it on my mouse.
Gross. Looks like it has a...
Just for this game, since it doesn't
Whose
have...
bright idea was it to leave this open?
A child might fall in. Yeah, I doubt that's gonna happen. I was about to comment on how slow she's walking, but I guess... Alright, go grab it and bring it to the dining room, buddy. You don't have to explain. Okay. So it begins. He's more scary than my
Looks like there's a pipe busted up in there.
the game
It
so
isn't
far.
a good idea to move this scaffold. It looks flimsy. I should just find another way around it. I bet this building breaks every municipal code in existence. I could get that. I need to find Nick. I should
Wasting time, pushing harder. Raiden, stop playing with the light. Put it on and eat. Okay, leave it on. Buddy, we shouldn't have to talk about this every night. He loves to push himself past his bedtime. And his way of doing so is he just wants to grab snacks. Hey, but I'm so hungry. Like, of course you are. And then, like, he'll go in to see where he's at, and he's not even eating. He just wants to play.
Nope, can't move it.
I used to do the same stuff as a kid. Think you're being slick. That didn't sound good. Okay. 409's got some fucked up shit happening.
Hello? Huh, where'd they go? There was someone... Well, this is it. I guess he's either not home or he's sleeping off a drunken binge, which... Gosh, what is that smell? Nick? Nick, are you here? There's gotta be a light switch somewhere. How is he living like this? This is terrible. What is he doing to himself? Once I find him, I'm gonna have to see about getting him some real food while...
Not gonna lie, the music's kinda...
I think I just lost my appetite.
Do not open, go back.
Right, like this is gonna keep... Nick, are you in there? Are you okay? Open this
I
door.
don't like this.
I guess I should find some other way to get it open.
What other way are we gonna use to get that door open?
Didn't know he kept this old picture of Ma. This was taken maybe a year before she died. When Ma got sick, he was 8 and I was 15. We watched her waste away and die from cancer. We never knew our father. No kid should have to lose both parents so early. We moved in with Aunt Sheba after that. She mostly
Aunt
left us
Sheba?
alone, so I had to pretty much raise him.
Dude, I've
Or
only
at
known
least
a dog
I tried.
to have the name
I did the
Sheba.
best I could, but hell,
Never
I was
anyone.
dealing with my own demons. I guess I made a pretty poor substitute for Ma.
So she was in charge, I guess, of watching over her brother. I don't know how that helps me.
I guess I should find some other way to get...
Well, it doesn't. That's how it helps me. It just simply doesn't. Find another way to get it open in this apartment. Really?
Would it hurt to clean up a little? The first thing I'm going to help him do is...
What can I use?
I guess I should find some other way to get... Looks like he's literally living out of a...
I don't understand.
Well, there you go. I sometimes think he was 16, driving home. Nick had no business being behind the wheel that night. He was drunk out of his mind.
So he killed his buddy?
Alex was killed on the spot.
Yep.
Nick survived, but he could never forgive himself for Alex's death. With Ma gone, I was supposed to be the parent, rein him in. I should have been tougher with him. I messed up there. I guess I neglected him when it mattered. That's on me.
So should you have been tougher, or what? Tasty green. Instead of sour cream and onion. Didn't want to piss anybody off, apparently. What way?
Hello?
Huh.
Nick, are you in there? Quick. Jeez. Hello?
He's a gamer.
Hello? How did this door open? There's gotta be a light switch somewhere. Well, at least But where the hell is he? Just trash. I'm not...
That's his computer? Dude's got a beast of a computer, huh?
I should check this computer. Maybe it'll... A USB drive?
He's gotta have a USB drive somewhere. Look at that. Yeah, he's got a beast of a computer, huh?
Random drawer junk. Nothing used. This could be it.
Let's check it out. I see he's got the old classic Sano box. Play log, and he's got an X. Finally got it all set up. The Sandbox OS, secure, heavily modded Linux variant running as a VPC, and the game contained within. This may be overkill, but it's better to be cautious considering the urban legend around this game. A single X file, not very cleverly named. No instructions. To think it took me nearly 6 months to track it down on the dark web. The things I had to crawl through to find it, so it's somebody trying to play fucked up games like me, I guess, huh? I don't think you can ever unsee. I don't have too much hope for humanity anyway. We're broken beyond redemption. I'll continue taking notes in these text files. If this game is the real deal, I can later use them to compose a post documenting my journey for the R Occult subreddit. Anyway, first things first, I have to get the game to work. It keeps crashing when I click it. The lore says it works at random. You just have to keep clicking. The code is probably corrupt. The stories about the game are fascinating, if not profoundly disturbing. For example, a guy who played it crashed. You suck. It worked. Alright. So we're playing a game in a game, huh? I don't know if I'm conjuring something right now. I'm not gonna lie, that kinda got me. Fuck.
Oh shit.
Wait, that file wasn't there before.
Yeah.
I'm sure of it.
Got it to run. First impressions, a creepy, grainy, pixelated PS2 era style walking sim. The game's unstable, crashed 4 times already. Good thing I sandboxed it. It's chewing up files and then randomly spitting them back. No credits, no title screen, no save load. It was hard to find, so many fake leads and BS. I would have given up sooner had I not believed there was some truth to the stories. I finally stumbled upon the game almost by accident, following an Anon link to a file dump on an Onion server. I found it amidst a cryptically named zip archives, many of them full of unspeakable images. The myth of the game, which I pieced together sifting through volumes of shitposts for bits of truth, suggests that only one copy can exist at a time, and that it allows itself to be found by those who it selects. There are stories that it was not created by human hands, that it was birthed whole in the filth of the dark web, a digital abomination conceived and formed in the womb of humanity's most depraved impulses. As I spend hours digging into this, the old compulsions are inexorably returning. Dark thoughts, guilt, desperate craving for alcohol. It's impossible to resist. The symbols in the graffiti are pre-Sumerian, suggesting an ancient entity, possibly a greater demon. Perhaps most disturbing of all is the notion that it can... So it's like a Sumerian demon?
pretty sure that was Nick's photo in there.
So
But that makes no sense. I've got to get this game going again.
makes sense. It's eating people.
Looks like it's crashed. I should restart the computer. Jeez, that scared me. Just the lights. The electrics here are falling apart, like the rest of the building.
Anonymity. Oh shit. Getting worse, growing signs of malevolence, waking nightmares, oppressive thoughts, general malaise, an intense craving for self-defilement. Weird sounds from the other room, voices, footsteps, shifting shadows. An hour ago, the webcam turned on by itself and took a pic. That's probably the pic that I had. I was able to identify the entity from the symbols of the graffiti. Baal, yeah. Baal Nagin, aka the ill spirit of guilt and grief. Here's the entry from Deacon, perhaps the only demonology wiki with some authenticity. A greater demon from pre-biblical times, first worshipped by the Lagani sect and then Sumeria, requires human sacrifice, feeds on fatalism, guilt, and grief, manifests in the recurring nightmares of killers, and the lust-regret cycles of serial sex offenders, and the dying fugue of dead men walking, and the guilt borne by family members of suicide victims, and the PTSD of war survivors, and the haunting dread of good people gone irrevocably wrong, a vile parasitical being that consumes those who it selects. The simplicity of the game is almost certainly deliberate. The pattern of the symbols, the piles of refuse and filth, the writings on the scrolls, all of it suggests an invocation ritual. Have I made a terrible mistake? What am I awakening in the deep dark? The game is trying to... It's a summoning game, so you're just summoning Baal. That's what's happening. And she's going to continue playing it. I mean, I already figured that you were summoning a demon. Oh yeah, great. Maya. She's trying to warn you. Three more of those bad Larrys. Alright, that's a whole way, and this is a whole way. So we'll go right before left. Nope. Should have been left before, right? Imagine that, a video game that just has a summoning ritual coded into it. Be the perfect fucking thing. I say that as I'm playing a game that looks like it has a summoning ritual in it, and it Oh yeah. Gotta go over here. Oh yeah. What's up, bro? Did you unlock it? Oh, shot.
Help me. Please.
And the This is
You
a
have
video
to
game,
help me.
supposedly, that she's playing. She
Nick?
should be like, fuck
I'm
this.
scared, Maya. It's awful here. Please, help me.
That was Nick's voice, I'm sure of it. I'm gonna get this PC going again. Hello? Is someone there? It's too dark in here. I should get the lights on.
I don't want to go here.
No.
Oh, fucking bitch.
But his face. What is happening to me?
Anonymity, come on. Look at all the gaps in between the logs. I saw Alex today. He was here in the apartment, standing by the far wall. Whoa, wait a minute. Oh yeah, it's him, yeah. He looked the same as he did when I saw him all those years ago on a gurney in a morgue the day after the accident. So this is the guy that he killed in like the DUI incident. His dead body cold, his face split open, his eyes wide. Despite his horrific wounds and the odd angle of his neck, he was somehow still alive. He called out to me. He was grinning, but I saw the hatred in his dead eyes. I survived the accident, even though I was the one drunk and driving. He wanted me to follow him. I begged for his forgiveness, but I know it's too late for that. There could be no redemption for a man like me. I must go after him. I have no choice. First, I have to call Maya. I have to warn her, tell her to stay put and not to come looking for me. Because I know Maya, she'll look for me if she doesn't hear from me for too long. She still feels responsible for me, even after all these years. Still blames herself for my failures, even though she shouldn't. If only she knew that she's the last good thing left in my life. The reason I'm alive is because she saved me 1,000,000 times already. But she can't save me this time, not from this, and I can't let her get hurt. If she comes here, she's gonna play the game. Well, my brother's fucked. That's all 4. These are the 4 pages of summoning, though, I bet. So I don't think I'm supposed to be grabbing these. I should have just left the apartment. Said my brother got into some shit. And left this alone. But no.
What the hell was that?
That was him
Nick,
claiming
wait!
your soul.
Nick! 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 Nick, stop! It's me!
That's not Nick. Is that foreshadowing? Am I gonna fall that?
I'm not going near that elevator.
You're gonna go near that elevator. Don't lie to yourself. Nick went in here. Great, we're gonna go to the basement. How much you wanna bet?
Maya, I'm down here. Come quick.
Yes, this is as fast as you can go.
I'm waiting for you, Maya.
See that, dude?
Where are you?
Your brother's gonna
We're
kill you.
all waiting.
We're all waiting for you. Yeah, that's great. Oh, and here's the fucking symbols.
You can't save me, Maya. You never could. Even when we were growing up, you couldn't even protect me from myself. The accident, Alex's death, my miserable life, all of it could have been different. If only you'd done what you were supposed to do.
Who are you?
Yeah.
What have you done to my brother?
At least you're smart enough to figure it out, but too late. Think I just joined my brother.
Sometime later, I found myself back in the apartment. I couldn't remember how I got there. There was no sign of Nick, or the thing that had looked like him. And his computer would no longer turn on. I did the only thing I could. I filed a missing person report and flew home.
Didn't need you? Really?
It's been 6 months since then. I've tried every possible way to locate him, but there's been no word from him. I keep thinking about the thing I saw at the bottom of those stairs, the thing from inside the game. When it came at me, just before its awful malevolence could engulf me, something or someone stepped between us and shielded me.
So your
I think that's how I got
brother
away.
saved you.
I think it was Nick who saved me.
Well, you know, you just suck. The end. Nah. That one wasn't that good. That one was bleh. But I played worse. At least it was quick. But thank you for watching, as always.
Hey.
I'm going to take a quick little pause in between games, and then I'm going to hop on. Pretty sure I'm going to be on Icarus. So, hopefully see you then.